Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for the 6th Annual Learning Through Languages Awards announcement. We are so glad that you are able to join us today, and we're even happier that you were able to participate this year, albeit virtually, in a modified Learning Through Languages High School Research Symposium. This event is a collaboration of the UNC African Studies Center, the Carolina Asia Center, Center for European Studies, Center for Slavic, Eurasian, and East European Studies, the Duke-UNC Consortium for Middle East Studies, and the UNC-Duke Consortium in Latin American and Caribbean Studies. Your host for this evening is myself. My name is Corinne Zaragoza Estrella. I am the Outreach Coordinator for the UNC Duke Consortium in Latin American and Caribbean Studies, and I am joined today with...
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our award ceremony. My name is Allison Haskins. I am the co-host with Corinne tonight, and I am the outreach coordinator for the Center for European Studies. Just a little brief reminder of what Learning Through Languages is. I know you've all turned in your projects and you've done the symposium, so you have an idea of what we're doing here with LTL, but just as a reminder, the Learning Through Languages High School Research Symposium is an opportunity for North Carolina world language students to showcase their language and research skills. The objectives of the 2020 Learning Through Languages Symposium were for students to learn about a topic of significance to a world region, produce informational writing aimed at an academic audience, and to develop digital technology skills through the creation of a project visual. Students presented their research in 2 formats. The first was a written briefing, and the second was a project visual.
And now we're going to hear from Vice Provost Barbara Stevenson, who's going to welcome everyone to today's awards symposium.
Good afternoon. It's an honor to welcome you to the 6th Annual Learning Through Languages High School Research Symposium. I'm genuinely delighted to get to speak to you all today. For those of you who have mastered a second language, and for the educators who helped you get to this point, congratulations. Participating in this competition is itself quite an achievement. I grew up in a small town in Central Florida where I wasn't able to study languages at all in middle or high school. I heard my first conjugated verb when I started community college. I've since learned several languages, and I know what an achievement it is to get to this level of language learning. To the educators joining us today, this accomplishment is yours as well. As if teaching weren't demanding enough, I know that it has taken even more work and ingenuity to teach during these challenging times. But despite all the challenges, you've made it happen, and I am so grateful that you're all sharing valuable opportunities like these with your students. As Vice Provost for Global Affairs and Chief Global Officer here at UNC Chapel Hill, I help lead Carolina's mission to prepare the next generation of global leaders. Teachers like you lay critical groundwork toward achieving this mission, and pivotal in helping both of us are the area studies centers hosting today's event. I'm so proud of the area studies centers we have on campus. Carolina is the only university in the Southeast with 5 U.S. Department of Education National Resource Centers. What a benefit it is for North Carolina to have programming and outreach that extends our mission to K-12 classrooms throughout our state. To my Area Studies Centers colleagues, thank you for all the work that you have done to make today's event possible. It would be easy during these times to choose not to hold events and just wait until we can gather in person. But that's not the right answer. It's so important that students don't miss out on opportunities to continue to learn and grow. So congratulations, Area Studies Centers, on your resilience and creativity in putting on today's virtual event. And lastly, but most importantly, I want to recognize again the students participating today. The commitment that you have already demonstrated in mastering a second language indicates that you are well on your way to being part of the next generation of global leaders. Foreign language skills enhance employability, and they help unite people by strengthening intercultural understanding. You'll hear more about that in just a bit, about how language learning can influence your career. But no matter what your goals are, I encourage you to continue your language and area studies. I'll make a quick shameless plug here. I hope that some of you are considering coming to Carolina. As Tar Heels, you can continue to take advantage of the Area Studies Centers and Carolina's extensive language course offerings. I think I've pushed the limits of my time, so I'll leave it there. Thank you all for participating in this year's competition. I wish you the best of luck today and in your paths as you become the next generation of global leaders. Thank you. Good afternoon. It's an honor.
So thanks very much to Ambassador Stevenson for those words of welcome. Just as a heads up, today throughout the scores, we'll have some videos from students, former students, talking about how using languages can help you in your academic and professional career. So look forward to those over the next few minutes. But first off, I just want to remind everyone about the judging and the rubric we used for the projects. The judging and the rubric for LTL goes a little bit like this. Teams have been judged by UNC and Duke faculty, instructional staff, and graduate students using the scoring rubric, which awards points on a scale of 0 to 120. Student teams have been awarded a rating of 1 through 5 based on the average of the 3 judges' scores. The way the scoring at the end looks like this. To achieve a 1 or superior level, the team will have scored 100 to 120 points. For a 2 or excellent, it would be 75 to 99 points. A 3 or good would be 51 to 74 points. 4 fair is 25 to 50 points. And 5 poor is 0 to 24 points.
Thank you, Allison. I know you all are more than ready to hear your scores, so let's get right to it. Team number 1 is from Durham Academy. They are a Chinese team who researched the Middle East and North Africa, and they focused on the topic of sustainability in the environment, and they earned a score of superior. Congratulations. Team 2 is also from Durham Academy. They study Chinese in Russia and East Europe, and they focused on social justice for their project. And they earned a superior score as well. Congratulations. Team number 3 from Durham Academy, a Chinese team studying Latin American and the Caribbean and focusing on the COVID-19 impact in the region. They earned a score of superior. Congratulations. Team number 4 from Durham Academy, another Chinese team studying sustainability and the environment in Africa, and they have earned a superior as well. Congratulations. Team number 5 from Durham Academy is our final Chinese team. They studied Western Europe and their topic was sustainability and the environment, and they have earned a superior. Congratulations.
Before we move on to the next set of scores, we have a quick video from our master's student here, Jalen McNeil.
Hello, my name is Jalen McNeil, and I attended UNC as an undergraduate student where I minored in Arabic and spent summer studying abroad in Morocco and Jordan. Having previously studied intensively the modern standard Arabic at UNC and having exposure abroad in different Arab countries, I chose to further my knowledge of Arabic through the Peace Corps after graduation. So with the Peace Corps, I moved to Morocco, where I was able to speak Arabic for every day of my life over the course of 27 months. And due to my background in Arabic coming into the Peace Corps, I was able to quickly use the language in a working capacity and rapidly acquire new vocabulary. And this language helped me better connect and understand Moroccan people and their culture. And after the Peace Corps, I was able to return to UNC for my graduate school, and I will be spending the second year of my program abroad in France. While I'm in France, my thesis will focus on migrants, refugees, and asylum seekers, many of whom are from North Africa. So with this being the case, I plan on using my Arabic to engage with these communities throughout the final year of my graduate studies. Hello. My name is Jay.
Thanks so much to Jalen. All right, here we go with our next set of scores. Team number 6 from Chapel Hill High School, their language was French. They focused on the region of Asia and they worked on the COVID-19 impact. Their score was superior. Team number 7 from Carborough High School, a French team studying Africa with their project on sustainability and the environment, received a excellent. Team number 8 from Harding University High School, their team was a French team studying Western Europe with their project on sustainability and the environment. They received a superior. Team number 9 from East Chapel Hill High School, they're a French team studying Middle East and North Africa. Their project was on social justice, and they received a superior. And team number 10 from East Chapel Hill High School, a French team studying Russia and East Europe with their project on social justice, received a superior. Congratulations to all those French teams. Thanks for your hard work.
Now we're going to hear from Ambassador Patrick DUDDY, who's the co-director of the Duke Center for Latin American and Caribbean Studies.
I've spent most of my adult life working on foreign affairs issues. And I actually lived in 10 countries outside of the United States, none of which was an English-speaking country. Now, typically, many Americans will assume that because so much of the world studies English and so many people speak English, that foreign language learning is, if you will, optional, something that's nice to have, but not necessarily essential. For me, it was essential. Working in Latin America in particular, where many people do speak English, but where the affairs of the individual nations are conducted in either Spanish or Portuguese. For me to understand what was going on, for me to understand the context in which policy was being made locally, I had to understand clearly Spanish and Portuguese. At the same time, in order to adequately, to really precisely communicate US policy, I had to be able to do that in the local language. I would say that in general, my success, such as it was, as an American diplomat, was dramatically advanced by my ability to speak first Spanish and later Portuguese.
Thank you. That was wise words from Ambassador Patrick DUDDY.
I've spent
now we're going to look at the scores for the Japanese teams. Team 11 is from Chapel Hill High School studying Japanese. Their region of focus is Asia, and they studied the COVID-19 impact in the region, and they earned an excellent. Team 12 is Chapel Hill High School. They also studied Japanese. Their region was Africa, and they focused on social justice, and they earned an excellent as well. Team 13 is from East Chapel Hill High School. They are a Japanese team looking at Western Europe, and they studied social justice, and they received an excellent. Team 14 from East Chapel Hill High School, Japanese team looking at Latin America and the Caribbean. They focused on sustainability and the environment, and they earned an excellent. Team 15 is from East Chapel Hill High School, studying Japanese. They looked at the Middle East and North Africa, focusing on the sustainability and the environment in the region, and they also earned an excellent. Congratulations, teams.
Next up, we have a short video from Griffin McGuire. He's an undergraduate student here at UNC Chapel Hill, participating in the Russian flagship program.
Hello everybody, my name is Griffin and I am a senior at UNC Chapel Hill, currently pursuing a double major degree in global studies and political science. And I'm here to quickly talk to y'all today about our Russian flagship program here at Carolina. So the Russian flagship program is a federally funded initiative that's meant to help students of any and all majors eventually reach a professional level of fluency. So what this program gives you access to is a community on campus of fellow Russian learning students, as well as a host of awesome, extremely energetic, and helpful Russian faculty members. In addition, there are plenty of tutoring opportunities, cultural programs to be involved with, and the big one, which is the ability to study abroad twice in Russian-speaking countries, including one summer semester and an entire capstone year program in Almaty, Kazakhstan. In addition to this, there are plenty of funding opportunities for these programs, including a lot of money that comes directly from the government itself. As Russian is a critical language, meaning it's deemed critical to national security, the government is willing to invest a lot of money into making sure that college students graduate with an ability to speak certain languages such as Russian fluently. Meaning that if you join this program, you come out with a professional level of fluency, you will have so many more options and doors open to you in the professional workplace world after graduation. And these jobs are not just limited to government sector jobs, as plenty of private sectors are looking for Russian speakers, including in fields such as technology development, computer science, medicine, international trade, education, and the list goes on, as Russian is an extremely beneficial and helpful language and will be an immense booster to your resume if you choose to study and reach fluency. So if you are interested at all in reaching a professional level of Russian fluency and studying the Russian language, you should highly consider joining our Russian flagship program at Carolina. Thank you for your time. Hello, everybody.
Thanks very much to Griffin for that video. Now we're moving on to our Spanish teams. So team number 16 from Pine Lake Preparatory, a Spanish team studying the region of Asia, working on sustainability and the environment. They received a superior. Team 17, also from Pine Lake Preparatory, Spanish team studying Africa and sustainability and the environment. They received a superior. Team 18 from Chatham Charter, a Spanish team studying Western Europe, looking at the COVID-19 impact. They received a superior. Team 19 from Cannon School, a Spanish team studying the region of Russia and East Europe, looking at social justice. They received a superior. Team 20 from Lexington High School, a Spanish team studying Middle East and North Africa, looking at sustainability and the environment. They received a superior. Congratulations to these Spanish teams.
Now we're going to hear from a UNC alum and a businessman named David Chedwin. He is going to speak a little bit about learning another foreign language.
Hi, my name is David Chetwynd, and I'm an alumnus of the Keenan Flagler Business School at UNC Chapel Hill. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about how language has played a key role in my career. So in my 20s, I worked as a mechanical engineer, and I was studying the Japanese language really just as a hobby. I didn't know what it was going to lead to. But later on, I did have an opportunity to work for a large Japanese company in Silicon Valley, California. So then I shifted my career really more to software and business management. And I had the opportunity to travel to Japan over 75 times. And in doing that, I improved my understanding of the language, of the culture, of how Japanese do business. And all of that has formed the foundation of what I do today. So currently, I own a consulting company that's focused on advising Japanese companies in global growth and transformation. So my language skills have really been crucial throughout my career, and even today I continue to study Japanese language at night at an online course at night. So you really can never know enough language. I highly encourage you to start early, and I am excited to see what doors it opens up for you. Good luck.
Thank you for those wonderful words.
Hi.
From David. We're coming on to our last group of teams, our last group of Spanish teams. Team 21 is from East Chapel Hill High School. They're a Spanish team who focused on Russia and East Europe. They looked at the COVID-19 impact in the region, and they earned a superior. Team 22 is from Vance County Early College. They are a Spanish team who focused on Asia and who looked at the topic of COVID-19 impact. They earned a superior. Team 23 is from South Iredell High School. They studied Spanish, focusing in Africa, and their research topic was social justice. And they earned an excellent. Team 24 is from East Chapel Hill High School, studying Spanish. They looked at Western Europe and COVID-19 impact in that region, and they earned a superior. And then Team 25 is from the North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics. They studied Spanish in Latin America and the Caribbean. They looked at social justice in the region, and they earned a superior. Congratulations to all those teams.
We'd like to give a huge congratulations to all the teams that have participated this year in Learning Through Languages. We know this year has been a weird and probably stressful year for most everyone, and we really honor everyone's commitment to learning their languages, to studying their languages, and doing these research projects on these really interesting world regions that we work to instruct people on and educate people about every day. So thank you very much for your commitment to your studies, your participation, and congratulations on your wonderful scores. Just so you know, you will be receiving feedback from judges. Teams will receive written feedback from the judges no later than December 11th, and all students will receive a digital PDF certificate via email confirming their participation and their score.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We are exceptionally proud of all the hard work that the teachers and students have done, especially the students in this unique year, as we will say. If you're interested in learning more about Learning Through Languages, as well as to see a digital version of our program, please visit areastudies.unc.edu/LTL. And if you're interested in learning more about the program to participate in next year, we encourage you to do that as well. We hope to see you next year for our 7th annual Learning Through Languages in person. But if not, thank you all for all your hard work in this virtual competition. Thank you so much.